Okay, today I'm going to be showing my entire CD collection and vinyl, because I've already done this before. I'm just going to do it again because, since that video, I've gotten a lot more of CDs and vinyl. So, if you don't know how I do it, first I start with the vinyl, and then I go with my CDs. My CDs, I have different sections. Some, if I have all the albums of a band or almost all of them, I will show those first. And if I don't have a lot, then I have them in different stacks. And enough with the talking. I need to get on with this because I know this will probably be at least an hour long, and I don't know how long this is going to be, and I just don't want to waste any more time, so let's get started. I got a milk crate now for my vinyl, but I'm still going to pull them out, and I'm gonna move them around real quick. I'm gonna move them so they'll be back in order, if you know what I mean. So, just excuse me for one moment. I can't end the video because, like I said, well, I haven't said it, but I do not know how to edit my videos, nor do I know how, and I don't really want to because that takes a while. So, yeah. So, I'm not going to be doing that, but I will be, showing everything. Maybe the inside, because I like to show the whole thing, because if you don't have it, so, if you wanted to know what you're going to get before you buy it, that's kind of what I do. I show the inside, I show the disc, I show the cover, I show the back, and all that. This time I might actually show the lyric sheet or something like that, if that's alright. But, real quick, I'm going to show you the vinyl I'm not going to be pulling out because I do not really want to mess with it. These are old records and vinyl. Most of them someone gave to me. These are singles, and these are just random records and singles that I got from I think I would call her a grandma to me, but I don't think she's my grandma. But let's get started. So the first vinyl, or the first thing in my collection, is Led Zeppelin 2. I think this was the first vinyl I ever bought from a record store. It's my favorite Led Zeppelin album, and the cool thing about it is it has this gatefold opening, and I'm gonna get it out, but I know that you might not see, but yeah, this is what it looks like. The vinyl, it's not a colored vinyl, but it's still a good album. This came out in 1969. I'm pretty sure, because I get Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin's years mixed up. So, sorry if I do that. Next is Pantera Power Metal. Last time I showed this, I think I said this was the real thing, but found out that it's a bootleg. But it ain't a problem, because I still listen to it and all that. This is just, it's not a lyric sheet, I think. Yeah, but if you want, pause the video and you can read it. This is their 80s stuff. This stuff is underrated. People like their 90s stuff better. I like all of it. And this is a colored vinyl. It is red. And it feels kind of light than when I first got it. I don't know why it feels so light. But, moving on. Before I go to the next one, all I'm saying is this is, the last, vinyl that is from, like, a other band. Everything else is from one band. Black Sabbath Paranoid. My favorite Black Sabbath album. I think this is everyone's favorite. It's their best one. Except Master of Reality or, well, Heaven and Hell's okay, but, like, it's good, though. It's not a terrible album. This is the vinyl. And these vinyls, I got them brand new, but, oh goodness, I've never took this out. I've never seen this, so I guess this is the first time I've seen that, because I've never took this out. I've only left the vinyl out. I don't think you can open it. I think this is another cover thing, but I don't think that's a lyric sheet, but it's pretty neat. I never knew that was there, because I don't really go through it. Okay, now it's just one band, and I've showed them a lot of times, but now I got more of their vinyl. I have all of their albums on CD because I use CD more than vinyl. But we have Metallica Kill 'Em All. This just turned 40 years old. I think a few days ago or a week ago. This is their debut album. I might try to get, I think it's a live demo they have. I'm not gonna say the name, but you might know what I'm talking about. This is the lyric sheet. It says Metallica in the 80s. This ain't a colored vinyl, but it's pretty neat. This I got from another record. It's not another record store. Most of the records I get is from this record store in Greensboro. I'm just gonna say the name of it because why not? It's a place called Hippo Records. That's where I get most of my vinyl. And if I don't find anything there, I either get some from Walmart or some other place, I forget. Next is Ride the Lightning. This is I think I think this was the second vinyl I ever bought. It's my favorite Metallica album, and it always will be. Oh, forgot to mention, they come with these, like, digital code cards, but I'm not going to show those because I don't want people stealing the codes. But it's nice, I guess. I almost said a different word because my mind's getting messed up, but, this is not a colored vinyl either. I wish it was, because that'd be cool. But, they come with these, like, digital code cards. I know I just said that, but I'm only repeating it because I don't remember if I said that or not. But, like, they're pretty cool to have. I keep them in my phone case, just so people know I like Metallica. And hopefully I get all their albums on vinyl, because that's exactly what I want to do. So I can have all them cards, and that would be neat. Next is Master of Puppets. I know this might be a long video because I talk and because I don't get on with it, and because I'm not prepared. I'm not trying to pull everything out. This is Metallica in the 80s. This was before Jason Newsted joined the band, and this is Cliff Burton's last album. He's my favorite bass player, and he always will be, and he's my inspiration, because that's why I wear denim jackets and play bass, and that's why I wear jeans and stuff a lot. Okay, I might not be holding this good, but this is the vinyl. It's colored, so I just had to set this in my I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's pretty nice. I remember I got this album because my dad wanted me to get it on vinyl, and I just know it'd be nice to have. Next is a live album. This is like a few days before Cliff died. And if you hear dogs barking, that is my dad. But this is live at the Hammersmith Odeon in London, 1986. This was a few days before Cliff died. I got this for Christmas a few months ago. Oh, and I also got that for Christmas too. It's a Master of Puppets tour. I guess that's the tour this was on. It's a good album. It's another colored vinyl, and it's red. I'm not going to pull the whole thing out, but you can see what I'm talking about. People do not know how to hold their vinyl sometimes if they're new to it. I know I was the same way, but you learn over time, and then you know you need to clean them. Alright, and Justice for All these might be a pain in the tail, because they have more than one vinyl, because after Cliff died, they made like longer songs. This is the first album with Jason Newsted. Justice for Jason, because there's no bass on the album. Still a gnarly album. It's pretty good. It's pretty heavy. I mean, I enjoy it. Just wish the bass wasn't turned down. Thanks to Lars. Because Lars is a whiny crybaby and wanted his drums louder. But don't hate on Lars. He's still a good drummer. This is not a colored vinyl, but it is pretty cool. It has two of them because they made longer songs. These are hard to get back in there. So if I'm talking a lot, just don't mind me, because I talk a lot and that's just who I am. And I'm hoping that this doesn't end for someone calling or something like that, because I'm recording on a different phone because both of my stuff is out of storage because a lot. So hopefully this doesn't end, and hopefully I can make it through everything, because I'm taking longer because I got more stuff. This is Metallica. That's what it's called. People call it the Black Album. And it's a good album. I got this at Walmart. Few months, I think it was in June. I was looking for this album at a record store, couldn't find it. It's the lyric sheet. It was, I could not find it. I looked everywhere, could not find it in that Walmart. And then I was just gonna get a Beatles album on vinyl. But I wanted to get another thing because it was kind of messed up. I pull up a black vinyl because that's what Let It Be's thing looks like. It was Let It Be by the Beatles. And I pulled up and I found it. This is another colored vinyl. It is like ink something. I have no idea what it is, but it's a black colored. It's pretty cool. The albums I am missing by Metallica is Load, Reload, Saint Anger, Death Magnetic, Hardwire and 72 Seasons, and everything else I'm just gonna get when I want to. And the last vinyl I'm gonna show is, or well, it's the last one in the crate, because those I'm not showing, is S&M 2. This was probably the most expensive record I ever bought. It has 4 vinyls, and I will pull all of them out so you can take a look, because other people do not show everything. They just show one at a time, or like not a lot, but yeah, this is another colored vinyl. I never knew it was colored until I got home. It's a good live album. I think S&M 1 is better though, but this is like better than the CD in my opinion, because it has more and it's colored and all that. It might not be a good opinion, but I mean, I like CDs, but like, I would rather have this than the CD, because this has like a bigger book, more vinyl. This is the book. I'm gonna go through it quick. There's James. It's Lars. Trying to be quick so I can move on to the CDs. There's Kirk. There's Rob Trujillo. And there's James. There's the Symphony Orchestra right there. And there's Lars again. There's the band right there, and there's this, and there's the other vinyl. I'm not gonna pull the thing out because it's the same color. It's pretty cool. I feel like this album is kind of expensive, but I mean, it's whatever. I've spent a lot of money on this stuff, so yeah, like I haven't done it before, but it's whatever. I'm just trying to get it in just how I get it, so if it takes me a minute, I'm sorry. I wish I could just edit these videos, but I can't because I don't know how, and it's kind of hard. Hold on, I might need to put this in first, so sorry if it's taking me a while. This is why I don't like vinyls, because you gotta pull everything out and it's so hard to get in, and I'm trying to be fast, but I'm doing everything I can to be good at showing these, because I don't care how many views it gets, as long as I show it, I'm happy. There's the other one, and one more to go on this one, because all I gotta do is pull it out one more time. I don't understand why it's being so difficult right now, because most of the time when I'm not recording, it will just come out right away. And at first, if you don't know it's a live album, you think, oh, it's a compilation, because it doesn't say live. Like, I would be like, oh, this is a nice compilation, and then you listen to it, and then you hear the audience, and then you're like, oh. That's why I would rather it say live, but it's whatever. Alright, so first CDs is going to be the Beatles. I need to go grab them. I'm only missing 2 Beatles studio albums. Everything else is almost complete, because all I want to do is finish their studio albums, and then I'm going to try to get the anthology and stuff like that. Someone gave me their Beatles Anthology 1, but I'm going to get the one with the case, and yeah. And another thing is, if I do take a while, just don't worry. I'm trying to be as quick as I can. I'm never prepared for these, nor did I want to do this. Well, I wanted to do this because since I keep looking at my CDs and I was just thinking about it, I said, why not make another video like this? Because I haven't posted in a few months, and because I like showing my stuff. And let's start. First album is with the Beatles. Just got this recently. I got this coming home from the beach. And there was this record store. I'm gonna shout them out real quick, or I'm gonna show the name of them. It is this place. I don't know how to say it, so that's why I was showing the sticker. It's a pretty cool place. I mean, they had some good stuff. They said if it has like a little price thing on it, they would discount it. And there's John. There's the songs. There's George, Paul, poor Ringo. I feel like Ringo is just an underrated drummer, but he's still good. But people just treat him bad. Here is A Hard Day's Night. This is a good movie soundtrack. The movie, I need to go watch it, but it looks like a good movie. I mean, this was, I think, their first full album without like covers. See, it's a film. Here's the title. This is just words, but like I said, I show everything. So this video might be long because the CDs is what takes the most time because I have a lot. And I'm gonna give you a sneak peek real quick just to show you how much I gotta get out. I have a lot. Those up there I'm not showing because I have no care for them. And these I was gonna show, but I guess I'll just do this real quick because it's just the disc. These are what someone gave me. These is something my parents burned back in the day, and then these are just scratched or just there. But just giving you a little sneak peek, and I also have some right there, and I'll show you those. These will be last, but anyways, Beatles for Sale. I guess this is an underrated album. It's got a lot of covers. That's, I think, the thing. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I mean, it's got some hair on it because of that thing right there. There's the songs. I might try to find a Beatles box set that comes with those, because you get a lot of photos. There's the boys. Next is Help. I put them from their first to last, and yeah. This I got, I think, a year ago at a Family Dollar. I'm just saying where I got it. I don't know if I showed the back, but there they are right there. The disc is in here. Let me get that out real quick. It's pretty cool. It's like a little vinyl thing because it says 33.5 RPM. In the film, I think it's about Ringo. I'm just making sure I'm not saying this. There's Ringo himself. There's the title track. There's the tracks. There's the boys. John, George, Ringo, and Paul. Oh, and Paul's dead. No, I'm just kidding. It's just a theory. But there's the boys running on the beach. I think before, I think at this point they were like groundbreaking, but no, they were groundbreaking from the start. I'm trying to be quick because my nose is starting to itch. Just give me one moment. You might hear me blow my nose because I hate having to do that, but it has to happen. So, hold on. Okay, moving on. Hold on, I need to put this back real quick. Okay, next is Rubber Soul. For some reason, I haven't heard this whole album, but people say it's pretty good, and I need to listen to it. Like the full thing one day. There they are again. Just showing. Dang, this one's hard to get out. I haven't got this one out in a while. Oh, I didn't notice it had some scratches. I didn't notice that, but here it is. The photos, I'm trying to go slow so y'all can see it, or whoever sees this. There they are. There's the song. There's John. I think that's Paul. There's the boys again. There's George's cowboy hat. There's our boy Ringo. There they are again. And that's it for that one. I think this is the last one that's like that. Yes, it is. All right, everything else will be kind of quick. So let's go. All right, this is, I think, like a compilation that came out in the 60s, but I found it on CD. This is the infamous Butcher cover, or Yesterday and Today. I might need to find the one with the, but just like the vinyl. Oh, and I was wondering, why does it have, like 20 songs if it only has... I think 11 songs, but I forgot because it comes in mono and just normal, I think. It's pretty cool. I found it at this place I shop at where I got half of these. It's called McKay's. It's in Greensboro, North Carolina. It's my favorite place to go to, and I'm probably going there in a few weeks. And then I'll have more CDs until next time. Because I don't know when I'll make a video like this again, which might be a little bit. Next is Revolver. I'm starting to like And Your Bird Can Sing. I'm starting to like that song, but of course Yellow Submarine. Here's the disc, and there's the lyric thing. I don't even think it has the lyrics. No, it's just got pictures. But yeah, I'll still show that. Sorry, I gotta switch hands. There's John, Ringo. I think we already passed Paul. There's George. I'm trying to be quick because I have a lot of albums, and if I wasn't doing all this, I'd probably already be on I would already be at a different band, but this time I'm showing every single thing because I can look over this later because I like to look through all my stuff so I don't have to go through my closet. Anyway, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Starting to like this album. I mean, everyone loves this album, but I mean, this I think has the lyrics. Ugh. That's cool. I've never actually pulled this out. Yeah, this has all the lyrics, and I'm trying to be quick because that's actually cool. There's the photo shoot. This, I saw a poster of at the beach, and I didn't get it, and I wish I did. Ringo and Paul are the only ones alive. And John and George are not. It's sad, but at least we got 2 of them left. These are like, I'm trying to be quick because we're already at the 30-minute mark, and my last video was like, how long was it? I don't know. I will be right back because I gotta ask a question to somebody. It is 6:08. I'll be right back, and when I get back, I will continue. So, if you want, I'll just like set up the album I'm gonna show next. So, I will be quick. So, if you can see it, it's right there. And if not, I will try to make it where you can, yeah, you can probably see it now. I will be right back. And I am back. Sorry that took a few minutes, but it's because I'm hoping this thing I'm recording on doesn't go off or anything. But Magical Mystery Tour, another film they did. It's pretty good, just like Help. Well, it's not good, but it's like, it's okay. Why did I do that? I need to get the lyric sheet out because I keep forgetting. I might not show the lyric sheet. This might be the last one I'm showing because I just want to get on with it, you know. So, sorry, but I want to do that, but at this point, I'm just wasting time, and I just want to be done, you know, but if next time I might do that, or probably I won't, because I only do that when I'm like on the phone with somebody, or like when someone's here. But yeah, I barely take out the lyric sheet, so sorry about that. Next is the Beatles hashtag, well, not hashtag, but / the White Album. I don't know why I said that, because I was thinking of a word I said earlier, but just because it's already here, I'm gonna do this one real quick. I might just try to flip through it real quick. Hopefully you saw that, and if you didn't, I am so sorry, but I can't hold this and, you know, record. But I'm doing everything I can because it's not like I'm going to be showing my face the whole time. Maybe if I did that, that would be kind of quicker because I wouldn't be having to show it face down. But what can you do? Abbey Road. I think their final album, well, basically it's their final album, but sorry if I'm being quick. I'm just trying not to be doing this for a long time. Let It Be is actually their last album. I'm starting to like it more and more because it's like overhated, especially like half of the tracks on here. It's a good album. I love it. Past Masters Volume 1 and 2. I'm gonna put them together like this. So these are like, I think, songs that were never released. I think it's good. I like it. I mean, I'm like these songs because they're good. But like, okay, we're almost done. Real quick, these are the anthology someone gave me. I'm gonna get the ones with like the cases like this, like the White Album came in. This is another one I got recently. I got this same day as I got With the Beatles. It is a compilation called One. It's got their #1 singles. And if you buy the actual CD and you take out the lyric sheet, it shows you that, and it's pretty cool. Let It Be Naked, which is a better produced version of Let It Be. They removed they removed Maggie May and Dig It, and they put Don't Let Me Down on there. It's a 2-disc CD because, hold up, I like to turn it. I hate when it does that. I think it's I thought it was a DVD, but it's like just like the recordings of it. So yeah, just getting that out of the way, and I already showed those like things because I was showing you a sneak peek of what I gotta do, so you know why it takes so long. And this is like another thing I got a year ago. It's another compilation, but kind of not as good, but it's still good. It's called Love, and this is what I mean. If it shows like this, I will take out the CD. Okay, next is Metallica, my favorite band, and I have a lot of their stuff. I got one new thing by them. Just real quick, I am turning off my alarms just because that's what I was worrying about. It's already turned off on my phone. So I am trying my hardest not to drop these because I cannot see under me. And got to do my little thing. Oh, since last time I got like another version of an album, the new album, and a single, and like an updated case and stuff. So you're gonna see some better stuff this time, and I'm sorry if I don't show the lyric sheets like I was saying, because they're pretty cool, but like if you really want to see it, like I know I said I was gonna do that, but I kind of can't. And the disc, if they're like in here, I'm not gonna pull them out just because I'm trying not to waste time, but I might. Well, if I do, I do. But Kill 'Em All, I've already shown this on vinyl because it's basically the same thing. It's just like, you know, it's not as good as like the vinyl. Still pretty cool. Kill 'Em All's disc, it's pretty cool. The reason I like CDs is because you don't have to like get up to flip it to the other side. Ride the Lightning's the same thing. That's why I'm probably not going to pull up the lyric sheet because I've already shown it on the vinyl. Here's the disc. Now from Master of Puppets to the Black Album is like these little slips, and I don't like that. But there's the disc. I know I'm not pulling the whole thing out. It's because, like I said, I'm trying not to waste time. I'm trying to be quick and fast because I wasted more time doing the Beatles. This is Garage Days Revisited. Like this album. So the first thing with Jason Newsted, like the first album, I guess, but it's like their first cover album. It's pretty cool. The disc is actually pretty cool. It doesn't come with a lyric sheet, sadly. I need to get this on vinyl as well. I forgot about that. I know I keep having to like put my phone down. Sorry about that. if this was like, if I was filming on something else, it would be a lot better, because like I used to film these for school. Don't know why, I just did. And yeah, same thing as the lyric sheet on the vinyl. Just a stupid little disc that's in the way. This is actually pretty cool. I thought I flipped the phone for a second. There's the disc. Now I'm being like actually too fast. Oh, I think I didn't flip the thing. So here's that one, just so you can see the difference. That. Okay. So now that just wasted. I keep wasting time every time I do these because I'm not prepared, but it doesn't matter as long as I show everything. I'm good. Here's the Black Album. Got this. This was like, I think, the first Metallica CD I ever bought. This is actually cool because look at this disc, bro. I might get these like the And Justice for All and like the Black Album one where it's like 3 discs like these, but like if I don't, I don't. But if I do, that'd be nice to have in my collection. I might do that because I also need to get like this live album and stuff. I just don't like a Black Album on CD like this because it's a pain in my tail to get back in. And I'm already about to get mad because I'm hot and it won't go in, and I'm just trying to move on because I'm not trying to make this like a long video because I've only made like, I think, 2 long videos. Oh my god, go in. Sorry if I'm taking long. It's because this is what I hate about these things. It's because it never wants to go in, and I don't like ruining them. Okay, now that I just almost started losing my mind, let's move on. Need to stand back up. Next is load. See how it's in a different case because I fixed it. This is just the same thing, so I'm not taking it out. Reload. Sorry about that. I missaid it. I did the same thing. I actually bought this with the case just because I wanted them with the case because I hate when they're not. This is a single I got. It's Whiskey in the Jar. I need to find more of these. It's pretty cool. It's got the lyrics to Whiskey in the Jar. It's a cover from Thin Lizzy. It's got the lyrics, 2 live songs. It's pretty cool. And it was made in England. I got that at McKay's. This is, I had this before with like something like in that kind of thing. But, my dad had to fix it because when we were at the store buying it, my mom thought you had to pull up on this like I was showing you with the Beatles one. But it actually just opens like that. But it is fine. It is fixed. I don't know why it won't close for some reason. Okay, now that that is closed and I'm getting kind of hot, so... But I cannot turn on a fan because that would be too loud and because I don't want to, so don't know what to do about it. So next is S&M, the first one. I need to get it on vinyl, which would be nice. I remember when I got this, it was nice to have. I think I got this one after I got S&M too. It's pretty cool. Alright, next is an album, like I say over and over. It's overhated and underrated. Saint Anger. People just hate on it for no reason. Don't know what that is. I think that was Kirk. And this is the only album with Bob Rock playing the bass because Jason Newsted left the band. This is the Some Kind of Monster EP. It has the song Some Kind of Monster, the regular version, and the edited version, and some live songs. It's pretty cool. I was so glad I found it because I wasn't trying to spend a buttload of money just to get the CD. Next is Death Magnetic. People were glad for this album to come out. Rick Rubin produced it. He's produced for the Beastie Boys, Slayer, all that stuff. Oh, and I think Slipknot. Next is another hated album. But I understand. It's not, it might be a Metallica album, but it's also, people say it's a Lou Reed album, but it's got Metallica on it, so I put it in the Metallica section. Lou. Huh? Sorry about that, I thought I heard something. But, this is the first side. That's the second. It's pretty cool. But, I know people hate on it, but I still like it. Next is Beyond Magnetic. It's an EP. It's got some of the songs that didn't make it on Death Magnetic. It's pretty good. I don't know what that noise was. Next is Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This is the normal version. 2 discs. I thought this was purple, but I'm thinking of Black Sabbath. I think that's the same. Nope. It's kind of different. Oh. The reason I said the regular version is because this is the deluxe version with the bonus disc. Cool. Next is S&M 2. Like I said, I like the vinyl version because you don't get the other thing. But the picture is the same. And finally is 72 Seasons. I love this album. It's their most recent album. There's James. There's Kirk. Lars. And Rob. And there's the lyric sheet. There's the disc. And that is Metallica. Next is gonna be AC/DC, because I don't have a lot of AC/DC albums and it's quick. So let me go and do that. I almost broke a CD on accident. Was not planning for that. I'm glad I didn't break, because I'm not trying to break a little taco CD. Just 1 second. I have to. Sometimes if I have 2 months, I gotta put them in separate stacks. Alright, I'm only missing one Bon Scott era album, and I'm missing basically half of the Brian Johnson era. So if you hear that, I'm just getting them in order. I just had fixed High Voltage, which is their first album. It's good. See, this was broken, and I just fixed it recently. and I'm glad I fixed it because I did not like that the disc was falling out. Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap. I need to get this on vinyl. I think there's a picture there. Yes, there is. Still dirt cheap right there. Next is Let There Be Rock. I just got a shirt of this album. There's Angus right there. I think I'm missing Power Ridge. No, not. Well, I think that's what it's called. Next is the last album with the Bon Scott, Highway to Hell. People like the critics and stuff, I think they don't like the album because of the cover, but only one song. Everything else ain't really about hell. Next is Back in Black, which is a tribute to Bon Scott because he died in the 80s. Oh, and another thing was, someone gave me this album for the 3rd time because that's the only album I guess that people like by AC/DC. Oh, and they gave me Guns N' Roses too, so I was just showing that because I have almost all the Guns N' Roses albums too. Next is 74 Jailbreak. Some unreleased songs. This is a compilation, Who Made Who, which is the only compilation with that one song. Next is Ball Breaker. I need to get the thing with the like artwork and stuff. So, this is Black Ice. I got this for $1 at McKay's, and you know how much it was at Walmart? $10. So I'm glad I got it from McKay's because I'm not spending that much money. This I got at Family Dollar for $2. It's pretty cool. And their most recent album, Power Up. Okay, I'm only got 3 more stacks before I get to the big long stacks, because after I finish that I can move on to that. I might need to get me a drink real quick because I am thirsty for talking. Before I get a drink, I am gonna get this band's albums in chronological order from their first album all the way to their oldest. And if you can guess who the band is, they made their first album in 1978, and the guitarist died in October 2020. I guess that's still good. Yeah. I need to pour that out. So give me 1 second. I need to go pour this drink out and buy a new one. I am done pouring out the drink that I drunk. This video is definitely going to be longer than the last one, but I don't care how many views it gets as long as I can do this. Get up there. Did you guess the band while I was gone? If you didn't, I'm talking about Van Halen. I have all their albums. I don't know what I'm missing from this band. And if I find anything by this band I don't have, I'm gonna pick it up. I don't care. If it's cheap, definitely. But this is their first album. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about this one because the next one's the same thing. From the place I got it. So my sister goes to college and somewhere, I'm not gonna say where, but I think I showed that. We went to this Family Dollar because I wanted to stop there, and I found those two albums with another album they made, but no, that ain't the first. This is Women and Children First, my favorite Van Halen album. I don't think everyone thinks that one's their favorite, but it's mine. Van Halen, fair warning, I don't know why I'm saying the name of the band, because you already know that. Another one of my favorites. It's pretty dark. This is the other one I was talking about. Divers Down. It doesn't have a lot of original songs. It only has a few. Most of them are covers, so that's why it's not as good as the others. Next is their most recognizable album, 1984. There's Eddie Van Halen. There's David Lee Roth, which is my favorite Van Halen singer. What's his name? Alex Van Halen and Michael Anthony. Michael Anthony's, I think, the most underrated bass player. And he can hit the high notes as well. This is, 5150. I'm already getting, I'm feeling more hot. It's the first album with Sammy Hagar, because I think David Lee Roth left the band and got kicked out. It's a good album. This is my first Van Halen album I ever bought. OU812. Walked into Family Dollar, picked it up because it said Van Halen. I said, why not? For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. I think this is everyone's favorite Sammy Hagar album. I guess it's mine too. I like the instrumental 316. It's so beautiful that I cry to it sometimes. That's how good it is. Here's Right Here Right Now. A good live album. But what I really like is this picture of Michael Anthony's bass, like the Jack Daniels bass. That's pretty sick right there. And we got Balance. I think this is the last album with Sammy Hagar. Covering that up because I don't want to get, trouble. Van Halen, the Best of Volume 1. This has, I think, 2 new David Lee Roth songs. It's pretty good. Did I flip it? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Next is Van Halen 3, their most hated album, and I think, in everyone's opinion, their worst. I like it, so don't get mad at me. I think this is the only one with, what's his name? I know the dude's first name is Gary. I know his band is Extreme. That's what it's called. This is the Best of Both Worlds. Another compilation that's got some Sammy Hagar songs on there. I like it. But I'm glad it's got my other favorite Van Halen song, Beautiful Girls. This is their last album. It's called A Different Kind of Truth. I like it. But, I guess it gets overhated too, but, like, it's the last album they ever made, and rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. Alright, next is gonna be my new metal section, then I guess my heavy metal section, and then we're gonna get on to the big stacks. I'm just trying not to drop them because I have a lot. My new metal section is all the bands with the new metal subgenre, and I'm trying so hard not to hit the end recording button, because if I click that, I'm gonna scream and cry, because I want to do this right now, because I'm not trying to start all over or have to wait another day to do this. Okay, so the first band in the new metal section is the band that started it all, Korn, with their debut album. That's what it's called. I love this album. It's one of their best for a debut album. Next is a underrated album, which is called Life is Peachy. I don't know why I keep pushing it up in your face. I had this before, but I bought it brand new because the other one I had was like scratched up. Next is Follow the Leader. Everyone knows this album because it's got Freak on a Leash. All in the Family is my favorite song off the album, just saying. Oh, and there's a song where it says 22. That is my dad's name, so every time I see that song name, I think of him. Korn is Issues. I saw, I think, this cover in a store, and I wish I picked it up because I want to get, like, all the other covers. This is the one I got a few days ago. It's, Untouchable. I think someone printed this, but it's whatever. I'm glad I found it because I'm not done with Korn's albums, but I need to finish them off. Korn Greatest Hits. This has their cover, Another Brick in the Wall, originally made by Pink Floyd. I don't know if I opened it, and if I didn't, sorry about that. I keep forgetting to do that. Here's See You on the Other Side. It's got Twisted, Transistors, and Coming Undone. Good album. Fergie Little Baby on there. I think I forgot to take off of the disc because it's got some pictures, but don't want to do that. Next band is Limp Bizkit. Only have 3 other albums because I like their first 3. Everything else by them is eh. The album is $3 Bill, y'all. This is their next album, Significant Other. Everyone knows 2 songs off of the album, Nookie and Break Stuff. I don't know if I opened it, but if I didn't hear, I'm turning that around because I just liked to do that. Oh, and just because I have to spin it around, there's that. Okay, and the last album by Limp Bizkit I have is Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water. I love this album. I like more songs off of this album than their others. Next is Slipknot. Good band. I want to finish off getting the rest of their albums. I'm only missing 2 in the demo. The first album's pretty great. And Iowa is another good album they made. which is a follow-up, and I like it. I'm being so fast that I'm forgetting to like do certain things. I'm trying not to click the end button. Next is volume 3, the Subliminal Verses, which is got 2 discs because it's got some bonus tracks right there. I guess I like this album, but not a lot. Same with this one. I mean, it's underrated, but All the Hope Is Gone. Did I open it? Because if I didn't here, I keep feeling like I opened it when I didn't. And their most recent album, The End So Far, I listened to the whole album the day I bought it, and I liked it. 3 more albums from the new metal section. Disturbed's Down With The Sickness, or The Sickness. It's got the song Down With The Sickness. So, that's why I say that. Next is Rage Against the Machine's first album. I like this album more than Evil Empire. I'm only missing one of their other albums, and their, I think, mostly cover album. Just give me 1 second, because I got one more section to go, and then I can move on to the big stacks and be almost done. Because either way, I gotta move it. One of the sections I gotta not show a lot because like the next section I can show. I'm talking about like the big stacks. One of the stacks gotta show after. I'm not gonna show the rap albums unless I know what's there, because I know some of them doesn't have something good. So yeah. So don't get mad at me. Just doing what I can. This is a big stack, and it was not as big like before. So this is my heavy metal stack. Mostly Ozzy Osbourne stuff, like his solo and Black Sabbath stuff, and a few other bands, but mostly just like, you know, mostly just Ozzy solo albums, because I got more of those in the stack, and a few Black Sabbath stuff. Mostly Ozzy, because I'm not really a full Dio fan, but like I'm up there, so yeah. And I am going to be starting off with Black Sabbath, of course, because I just want to show them first. Because see, I got a few stacks, so just, you know, start off with Black Sabbath. Their first album, it's called Black Sabbath. Just giving you a little hint, because I have this album. That person on the cover, I think that's Ozzy, or it's a lady, is on the Green Day Dookie album, if you look carefully on the album cover. Next is Paranoid. I showed this on vinyl earlier, so just the same thing. Next is 13. I got this recently. It's pretty cool. I think it's the deluxe, because it had bonus tracks. I was like, why does it have 2 discs? But yeah, I guess it's okay. I've only just put it in my CD player today, so yeah. This is the Ultimate Collection. It's got a lot of something. See, this is what I was talking about. I thought that color was on the Hardware to Self-Destruct. That's what I meant. But yeah. Next is Judas Priest. First is British Steel. Only have 3 of their albums. British Steel. I love this album. I like most of their albums. Next is Point of Entry. It's a good album. And this is another one I got recently. I got this one at a store at the beach called Retroactive. This is Screaming for Vengeance. I couldn't pick an album I wanted. I want to get Iron Maiden album, but I picked this one out because I like it. You got another thing coming, so I bought that. Next is Slayer. I want to get more of their albums because I love thrash metal, and just because they're a good band. This is the expanded edition. It's got, like, I think 2 songs that are new. Oh, and South of Heaven. I think this one's my other favorite, but my number 1 has got to be Hell Awaits. Next, we got Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast. Good album. It was their first with Bruce Dickinson. And yeah. And then Power Slave. I like this album, especially this, because this is like cool. I want to get more of Iron Maiden stuff. Like, I want to get basically all the bands I have in my collection. Albums. This is just a compilation. It's called the Very Beast or Best of Dio. It's pretty cool. These are the original albums that are on this. It's not like the full albums, it's just that. And we got Lamb of God, Omens. It's my only Lamb of God album for right now. I'm just saying, I'm putting everything back in the stack because I'm about to get my big stack after I do this. Next is the Ozzy solo career. Blizzard of Oz. Randy Rhoads is so good on this album. I cannot believe that he died so quick. And he was good on Quiet White. The R number 12, because this is like a bonus disc. Bonus tracks, I mean. Randy Rhoads just shreds on that. Next is Diary of a Madman, the last album with Randy Rhoads playing guitar for Ozzy, because he sadly died in a plane crash. And it makes me sad, because he was so good. Next is Bark at the Moon, with guitarist Jakey Lee. Not as good as Randy, but still good. Next is the Ultimate Sin. I wish this was bigger because I love the album cover. But if I do find one that's cheap, I'll get it also like that. Next is Randy Rhoads Tribute. Because, like I said, he died. And this is like live songs. And I think like a outtake of D, which is on the first solo album. Next is No Rest for the Wicked with guitarist Zakk Wylde. There's Zakk. I can't believe he has like a freaking huge beard. And he's playing for Pantera. Poor dime bag. No More Tears. I like this album. Especially the guitar work from Zakk. Next is Down to Earth. This is the only album with Robert Trujillo, because he joined Metallica. So this is the only album he played bass on. And finally, Scream. This is cool. Watch this. There's Ozzy. Bam. Okay, next is going to be the big stack. So I got to be careful with what I'm doing, because I do not want to drop anything. Because I'm going to move this stuff over, because I don't want anything to get broken or anything, so I'm just gonna move it aside because it's kind of hard to get these stacks out with all the CDs in my closet. So we're gonna set this right here, so when I'm done I can put it back. The first stack has like metal with grunge and stuff like that. I about fell because there's a jump rope in my closet for some reason. Now these stacks are so long I have to like do it like this. But let's get started because I want to finish this because we're already at 1:15 and this is like gonna be way longer if I just stop. So first we got Aerosmith The Greatest Hits. Oh, and another thing is I'm also gonna be showing my greatest hits section 2 in my closet because I have a section with just greatest hits. And we got Aerosmith Toys in the Attic. Love this album. I'm trying to be quick because my back is starting to hurt where I've been standing for like an hour doing this. I'm done with mirrors. I forgot to flip it. Sorry about that. Permanent Vacation. This was the first album that got them back to being popular in the 80s. And then we got Pump. It's another good album. And I think next is Get a Grip. It's a weird album, especially for the disc. But what can you do? Sorry if you're hearing that, because I'm just trying to get everything. Alright, next is my Guns N' Roses albums. I'm only missing, I think, Chinese Democracy and the live thing. But you can't have Guns N' Roses without Appetite for Destruction. And Axl, I Know What You Did. And the song Rocket Queen. Don't try to hide it. Oh, and another thing, Axl, we all know what you said in 1 in a Million, so don't hide it, because we all know what you said. If you don't know, look it up. This is Use Your Illusion 1. Someone gave me that. I showed you that. Next is Use Your Illusion 2. They're both good. The Spaghetti Incident, which is just a cover album, and I thought they were all original. Cool disc though. Next is a compilation I got at Walmart one time. It has Symphony for the Devil on it. It's a cover from the Rolling Stones. This I actually thought had scratches on it, but guess what? That's the design of the disc. So you should have seen my face when I realized that, because I was over here freaking out. Then we got the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Blood Sugar Sex Magic. It's a good album. And Californication. Next, Black Crowes. I got this because my mom likes this album for their cover that they made. Hard to handle. And this is one of theirs. It's 3 Snakes and 1 Charm. Never listened to this album, and I just have it. So yeah. Next, Stone Temple Pilots, Core. Good album. I have no idea what that is, so don't. If it's something bad, Just let me know. This is Purple. I know that's what it's called, but I don't really know. But another good album. Now these are like my grunge albums, so that's why you're seeing Seven Temple Pilots. This is my only Alice in Chains album. I want to get their other albums with Wayne, because like we all miss Wayne. Next, I got Pearl Jam 10. Next is Pearl Jam MTV Unplugged. And Versus. I still need to. No, I actually did fix this one. Never mind. I was about to say I need to fix that one, because like when I bought it, it was like broken and stuff. All right, next is Nirvana, but I gotta get this stuff in order because I also got some thrash metal albums and something else. But anyways, before I show one of, well, after I show this one, this is Bleach, their first album. The next album I gotta censor with my finger so I don't get in trouble. Covering it up. So please do not show anymore. See, this is what I was talking about. Those alarms. Next is Inticide. I think I need to. Did I fix this one? I'm pretty sure I fixed this one. And if I didn't, then I will have to fix it, because I don't know if it's broken still. Next is In Utero. They wouldn't sell this, I guess, for some reason. I don't know. I only covered that up because I don't know if that's bad. Their iconic MTV Unplugged. Love this. And I watched the live videos. Oh, and this is the only thing with You Know You're Right. I need to get more Nirvana stuff. I don't care, because guess what? Oh, and I forgot, I'm wearing a Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction t-shirt. Forgot I was wearing that. Oh, and I almost ended the video. The Essential of the Foo Fighters. Dang, that's the last thing I ever got from Target, because I'm never shopping there again. Oh, and Fleetwood Mac. You can't not have a Fleetwood Mac album ever. And you cannot have Rumors. If you don't have it, you're weird. Just saying. Okay, next is Megadeth. I just got a few of their albums. I don't have a lot of their albums like I do Metallica, but I'm trying. This is Killing Is My Business, and Business is good. I like the remastered ones because they come with bonus tracks, you know. It's fun because it also comes with like demos and stuff. Oh, I need to get Peace Cells. This is the same thing. Like that, but so far so good. So what? Underrated. I just got this one recently. I'm glad I found it. Rust in Peace. I love this album. Next is Countdown to Extinction. It's got their most popular song, Symphony of Destruction. Watch him become a god. Next is Risk. People don't like this album, and I guess I don't blame them, but it's still good. Still. Oh, and we got Anthrax, Among the Living. It's my only Anthrax album for now. And these are the 2 Rammstein singles I got recently too, with this. Engel and Du Hast. Trying to be quick because I'm also getting hungry. So sorry. Now, okay, so I'm keeping the stacks near each other because, like, I have like big stacks of this stuff, so I kind of have to do that just because it's better that way instead of me having to worry about stuff falling. So yeah, I'm trying to be as quick as I can because I only got 3 more stacks left. Hopefully I can finish because I really want to finish really bad, if you can't tell. Good day. Alright, I'm trying not to drop these because it's so much. So yeah, I'm trying here because I gotta do all this by myself. I don't get no help. I wish I could though. I haven't messed with this stack in a while, so yeah. And the only time I really take this stuff out of my closet is if I want to redo it. But at least I get to fix my closet how I've been trying again since I'm getting all these out. Okay, let's get started with this section because I just want to be done. You know me. So these albums I'm about to show you, I don't really care about, except for I think 3 or 2. First we got Santana's Greatest Hits. I need to put that with my Greatest Hits stuff, but I'm not. Bruce Springsteen, that scared me for some reason, but I don't know what that was. What's it called? I think it's Chapter and Verse. I don't really like Bruce Springsteen, not as much, but I just bought his albums for some reason. Darkness on the Edge of the Town. This one's kind of pushy. If you know what this means, it means it's not in good condition, but I just bought it for some reason. Tunnel of Love. I think I should just get Born in the USA and sell these because I don't really care for him, but it don't matter. Next, I got Bon Jovi, Bounce. I need to get his 80 stuff, which is better than everything else that he's made, but I mean, I just have them because I just found them. The Circle. Have a Nice Day. I know I'm just going through these fast, but like I wanted to like go through them slow. I almost messed up on something. Who's Next by The Who. And Blackout by Scorpions. I guess it's a good album. Alright. Just give me 1 sec. Okay. First band, still the same section. Rush 2112. Next we got Moving Pictures. Tom Sawyer. You know that one, don't y'all? This is a compilation. I like it because it's got some of my favorite songs on there. It's pretty cool. Got that for Christmas. Working Men, I thought this was a compilation because I saw this and like I said, that's why they need to put live instead of just the name of the songs. But yeah. Next is Def Leppard, Pyromania. People think that's a 9/11 thing, but it's came out in 1983, so don't be coming at me. Oh, and Hysteria. like I said, some albums, if you're gonna collect like me, you gotta have certain albums like these. Or if you don't like them, just have them. Most of my albums I don't even listen to. Jailbreak, Thin Lizzy. It's my only favorite Thin Lizzy album. Sorry, but if I find a band that of stuff I don't have by them, I'm gonna get it. You know. Next we got The Doors, first album. I like The Doors. Weird photo for some reason. Next is Waiting for the Sun. Trying to be quick, you know. When I get hungry, I'm just trying to go and eat. Because I gotta post this too. The Soft Parade. Got this one, I think, a few months ago. Or, well, not too long ago, but I know it was recently. Oh, and next is The Future Starts Here, which is a compilation by The Doors. Alright, next is the Smashing Pumpkins. I don't know how to say that for some reason. I think that's on this. I don't know. Then you got Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Good album. Love it. I really do. Weird picture. It's on the CD though. But yeah. Oh, and we got Don Cooper by Live. I think it's grunge as well. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. We're getting to my good stuff again. Uh-oh. That almost ended badly. Okay. First you're gonna see is Boston. It's the only album I like by them. I got this before I went to the beach. It's pretty good. I actually got Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. You got to have this album. Just saying. I don't know why I stuttered, but it happens. Next is Animals. I got this recently. I was wearing the Animals tour shirt when I got it, so it made me feel special. Pink Floyd is good because they can like put 5 songs on an album and it'll still be long. Next, you got The Wall, another album you need to have if you like Pink Floyd. It's iconic. What am I doing? I just had shut it. Next, you got The Division Bell. Same band, Pink Floyd. It's pretty cool. It's one of their 90s stuff. This, I thought, was a compilation, but it's actually just symphony version of their songs. So, feels stupid, but it's cool. It's a cool album cover. Echoes, which is Pink Floyd's greatest hits. This, I was wondering where, because these two were like on top of each other, so I didn't know. Next, Skid Row. The first album. I only have 2 of their albums. My favorite song is 18 and Like to Go. Slave to Grind. My dad said this was his first heavy metal album. Monkey Business is good. Alright, next is Pantera. And this is the final one for this stack. Pantera. I have all their albums. And the ones the first 4 you're about to see, you're going to say, that's not their first album and that's not their first 4. Yes, it is. Because guess what? You know, Cowboys from Hell ain't their first album. That's like their 5th album. And people's like, nuh-uh. Prove me wrong. Because this is their first album, Metal Magic. I got these for my birthday. They were shipped from somewhere across the world. These are so underrated, and I love them to death. These are my favorite, like their 80s stuff, like I was saying. Look how young they were, like, bro. Oh, and guess what? That's not Phil, that's Terry Glaze. He was their first singer. But man, look at Dimebag. Look at Rex, bro. Look at Vinny. There's Terry. It's pretty cool. And here's their first album with Phil Anselmo. Power Metal. I showed y'all this on vinyl at the beginning of the video. I love this album too. Like, all their songs from the 80s are like, the whole album's like 37 minutes, but they make it work. Next is the complete studio albums box set. Well, it's not a box set, but it's like just all their albums, but like on little like cardboard sleeves. No lyric sheet, no nothing. Just this. Cowboys from Hell, Vulgar Display of Power. It's got a bonus song. Far Beyond Driven. The Great Southern Trendkill. And I think Reinventing the Steel. They're like, these are like nice to have because like I can like hold it and it's not like a huge box set. You know how those box sets are. Like, real quick, I'm gonna show you this. I'm not even at Led Zeppelin yet. Just showing you. Like, this, I think, is like a box set a little bit. But, like, that won't fit in your bag. You can't even, like, hold it with one hand. You gotta hold it, like, with two, basically. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. And that was the first thing I got, and then I got those. Oh, and this Walk EP, I need to get the other version too. And yeah, we're done with this, and 2 more sections left, and then we can move on to these real quick. I'm gonna do those fast when I get to that, and then guess what? I'm gonna be done. And then I'll like show you my posters and stuff real quick. I already showed you something at the beginning. I'm just gonna put these back real quick just because I need to get them back where they need to go. So we're gonna I'm gonna do that real quick. So yeah. Okay, where's it at? All I'm saying is I'll probably spend at least $1,000 or more on this stuff. I'm just saying. What's cool is how I've gotten all this stuff in at least under a year. All this stuff is like from at least under 1 year because I got most of the stuff last year, which is crazy if you think about it. Because in a year you could like get like less, but if I never found that record store, I wouldn't have all this. Okay, now we're getting into the greatest hits. Oh, real quick, these greatest hits would be quick because they're just greatest hits, except one of them will be slow a little bit. Because these I'm I have a lot of greatest hits albums, so yeah. This is like the fastest with all my stuff because last time I didn't show a lot, but I'm doing it now because just why not? And because I didn't just buy it for it to just sit there. You know what I mean? Some of this I got from somewhere, or some of it I just found. It's a lot. Most of this is just my parents, and most of it I bought. It's like both. So yeah. I'm just getting everything how it needs to be just so I can start and be done. Because like I said, I'm not trying to be doing this all day. I'm just trying to be quick and done. Alright, let's start. First we got Foreigner, Greatest Hits. I have that one. Got Rat. Best Scorpions. I think this one's still broken. Whatever. Next we got Styx. People hate Styx for some reason. And Eric Foreman loves them. Oh, just if you don't know who Eric Foreman is, watch that 70 show. It's my favorite show. I've been watching it since I was born, bro. I love it. Oh, the Beach Boys. Wham. I only got this for some reason. I don't like Wham. I just got it for some reason. I just grabbed it because I know who they are. So, but don't listen. I don't listen to them. The Best of Sting. It's not any Police song, so stupid. At least she's not looking at me through my window every breath I take. The Mamas and the Papas. I don't know why I got that, but I just did. I have two Deep Purple Greatest Hits. This one I remember buying. It's pretty cool because Deep Purple was good. See what I meant by I had that? But it's cool. But what can you do? Next we got Genesis. I only know the Land of Confusion, to be honest. Those are the Doobies. I don't know why I got that. I just did for some reason. But I listened to it and I thought it was okay. This I found. Fast and the Furious. I think this is my dad's because I didn't buy that. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose because my nose itches. You can see Vin Diesel. Old school hip hop. I only have that in the stack because why not? I'm gonna put these back in my closet just so they're there, just cause whatever. Cause I only have one more stack after this, anyways. Okay, next is this. I don't know what, I know it's a movie, but just showing it. And I don't like Johnny Cash, sorry, but I just kept it because why not? I'm not really a country fan, so Dr. Hook just kind of broke it. Oh, that's good to know that the disc ain't even in there, so I don't know where that went. So that's something I need to find. The Bee Gees. Elvis Gold Records. It's kind of broken, but yeah. Elvis Gold and Platinum. Elvis, Hawaii via satellite. The 50 greatest love songs, Elvis, and that's a lot. If I didn't show this, I'm just gonna go back one more time. Just because I don't remember if I did that. Elvis Christmas. Elvis Christmas duets. I don't know how to. Not much to say here. Chicago's greatest hits. I'm trying to be quick because now this thing's about to die, so I'm trying to hurry up. So, yeah. Wrong way. Trying to hurry. And ABBA. I buried one of the copies of this, but I had to dig it right up because my parents yelled at me for it. Bryan Adams, The Best of Me, and my voice just cracked. Oh, hurry up. Simpsons, just soundtracks, pretty cool disc. This I got from my grandma. Some kind of Charlie Brown thing that I grabbed. I'm being much quicker because this is about to die. Top Gun soundtrack. I like this. It's like a cool cover with Fab 14. Doesn't really have a lot of cool songs, but yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's their 80s songs, not their big hits. Holly's greatest hits. Cheap Trick greatest hits. It's got that 70s song, which is the theme song for that 70s show. Nothing has changed. David Bowie greatest hits. That was an accident. You might have just saw my face for a second. Sorry about that, because I'm being too quick. Dio metal hits. Same thing as the other. ZZ greatest hits. I might not get to the Queen, but I'll show you it though. Def Leppard, Rock of Ages greatest hits. Sorry if I'm not opening it because I'm just trying to be quick. Rob Zombie greatest hits. Queen. I can't open that because this would take forever. Oh, and The Miracle by Queen. It's not the greatest hits, but it's up there. So, oh, I gotta be quick because it's getting close to dying. And I can fix my closet when I'm done, because then I won't have to worry about something dying. Okay, we are almost done. Just one more stack, or I might just show a little bit. Yeah, most of these aren't really a lot, so. Okay, everything else I'm not showing. I can just real quick, just because I'm already in here. So sorry, I'm just doing it because, you know, because yeah, I'm just trying to, you know what, forget about it. I'll do it later. This I'll fix later. I'm just want to finish. Some of these might be like emo bands, but I'm not emo. Just saying that out of the way because I already know what happens if I don't. So yeah, let's hurry this up. Crap. All right, first we got Styx, Paradise Theater, I think. It's good. The Cars, Shake It Up. Trying to hurry up faster. This is almost 2 hours long. It's gonna take forever to upload. Blind Melon, Soup. The Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Elton John. Sublime. Nickelback, Curb. Heck, I don't even care. Long Road. All the Right Reasons. So the next thing after I show off these, I'm gonna be quick. The Dark Horse, 9 Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine. Marcy's Playground. The Beastie Boys. License to Ill, I guess that's what it's called. Oasis. What's the Story? Morning Glory. There's the back cover. Never mind the Bullocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. Basically just a thing like that. 30 Seconds to Mars, A Beautiful Lie. Here's the thing. Fall Out Boy, From Under the Cork Tree. Fall Out Boy, Anthony on High. These, My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I just got these the other day. And My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. So, yeah. Now these, I'm gonna be quick. Led Zeppelin. 2, 3, 4. Ashes of the Holy, Physical Graffiti, Presents, In Through the Outdoor, Coda, Kiss, Hotter Than Hell, Destroyer, Love Gun, Double Platinum, Ace Frehley solo album, Dynasty, Hot in the Shade, MTV Unplugged, Psycho Circus. You wanted the best, you got the best. Alright, I gotta move this table real quick because I'm trying to be quick before this dies. Weezer, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn Torpedoes, Full Moon Fever, Tom Petty, Wildflowers, Michael Jackson, Thriller, Bad, I think that's called Michael, Green Day, Dookie, and earlier I was talking about Black Sabbath right there, and there's Ernie on the back, which is pretty funny. I don't know how to say that. Warning, Soundgarden, Steve Miller Band, Rolling Stones, Styx, Huey Lewis and the News, The Who, Cream, Stone Cold, Steve Austin Metal, 80s Metal Mania, Tesla Metal, Kiss My Tail, Eric Clapton, Kiss Alive 1 and 2, and that's basically my whole collection. There's my CD player, there's my Kurt Cobain poster, my guitar, my bass, amps and stuff. There's my vinyl, there's my Led Zeppelin poster, and that's about it. So maybe next time this won't die and I can fully go through like I did last time. And if you want to see the ones I've already pulled, like from right here, just click on the last video I made about my whole collection. And yeah, that's my whole collection.